Virgo babies, and welcome back to I Am Erica the Model, and I'm back with a story time that's going to make you laugh your whole you know what off. So if you're ready to hear my crazy stories, stay tuned.
See, there's something going on. I don't understand why you're so cold. Are we taking time or time out? I can't take the in between. Asking me for space here in my house.
This story is how I almost burned up my job, and it was by accident. Basically, I work at a smoothie shop, and as I came in, basically, I just started working at this smoothie shop, and it was my second week, but I transferred to a new store because in that company, your brother and or siblings that live in the same house cannot work at the same store. So me and my brother got the same job at the same store. So I decided that I would take the job at a different store. So doing this, I came into the second store. I was already trained at the first one, and basically when I go into a new atmosphere, I'm very quiet. I don't talk. I observe people's actions and personality, see who I would talk to, who I would have to watch out for. That's the kind of thing. So I remember when I first got trained, I basically thought, I was getting a tutor, not a tour around the store, and I remember seeing that they would put their plastic trays on top of the oven. And I always thought that was a safety hazard, because why would you put a tray on an oven? So basically, they made me do dishes, which I have no problem with, but purposely I'm supposed to be training, and they made me do dishes. And basically the one shift manager she was not shift manager at the time, she was acting like manager at the time, but she was basically telling me, go do the dishes, I need to hurry up, blah blah blah. Very bossy chick. But I was new, I didn't know who the managers were. I thought she was one because she acted like one. Turns out she wasn't one at the ending. But me, it was like a whole bunch of the black trays, and like I said, remember prior to what I was saying, you put the trays on the oven to dry. So excuse my knees. Doing that, I was rushing to clean these black trays and put them on the upside down to put on the oven to dry, and I kept going really fast. I don't know what happened, but when I turned to continue to clean the dishes from where I put the trays on the oven at, I suddenly heard my manager, my real manager, come over and says, like sniffing, and she's like, I smell something burning, something burning. And then she looks into the toaster oven, and she sees a fire. And it ain't no regular fire. Do you understand? It was a big fire. It was on fire. It's so hot in here type fire. Feel me? That thing was burning. It was burning. Okay. She says, what the heck? What the hell is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Everybody was freaking out. Little old Erica wasn't freaking out. Erica was trying to, pretend go along with it. She's like, this me. What is that? I ain't had nothing to do with no damn well. I messed around and let one of the trays go into the toaster oven and get toasted and melted onto the damn conveyor belt. Oh my God. So everybody looking around like, who did it? Like, who did it? Figuring out I'm new. So I got hella quiet and I just went back to doing whatever I was doing. And see, the girl at the time, she was an Aquarius, so she knows when an Aquarius does something. Because when she do something, she do the same thing. I got quiet as a mouse. When they was asking me, I did not say shit. I just kept my mouth closed. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Like, okay. So they was like, Erica, did you do this? Like, I don't recall, putting no tray, don't recall. When I tell you the fire alarms was going off and they was panicking because they didn't want my general manager to come to the store, because I'm not gonna even lie, she's kind of irking. And it's like, when she's there, it's like, work. Like, you can't be yourself. You gotta work, So it's one of those managers. But they was trying to figure out what they could do without calling her. Like, if they could salvage this toaster oven without her, like, coming to the store, having to call her to tell her, hey, toaster oven's basically not working. So they turned off the toaster, which was wrong. They should have never turned it off. I felt like they should have let it go around again to melt it off instead of turning it off, because I felt like it hardened to where when they turned it off, it hardened. So it was like kick, like it would not go. So the sad thing is that was the only toaster ever that they had at this store, and they had to write a note saying no toasted items. So if somebody wanted their wrap wasn't gonna be toasted. It was gonna be bread and untoasted. So it wasn't gonna taste all that great like it would if it was toasted. So we had hella pissed customers, and it was all my fault because I burned a tray in the toaster oven. And when they called Sam, she was not happy. She was not happy at all. Okay. The next day, they basically said, just write a note. She just said, just write a note saying that you won't be able to be having toasted items for the day. She came in the next day, and because I was new, nobody could really be mad at me. They could be mad at me silently. They didn't want to yell at me because I was new, and they knew it was a freak accident, and I really never did own up to it until after the fact that day was over and somebody brought it up, and they was like, oh, you remember you almost burnt this place down, you had burnt the damn tray in the toaster oven and we couldn't use it, and the sad part is every time I go into work, the old toaster oven that I had put the tray through is right underneath the shelf, and when I'm prepping, I always look, and it always reminds me, you dumb bitch, you done melted a damn tray in the toaster oven and you almost burnt your job down that pays you. Like, how you do that on your first week of your job? Like, how you do that? But to find out, everybody thought it was so hilarious after the fact that it happened. And I found out my general manager thought it was funny. I thought she would be upset at me because I broke the toaster oven. And I thought, honestly, that junk was going to come out of my paycheck. That's all I was worried about. I didn't give a damn if it was going to burn down. I thought that me breaking that toaster oven was going to come out my check. and Erica don't have time for that to come out and check. So I always laugh, and I always say, no matter what, or if somebody breaks something in that place, they will never top me, because I almost burnt the place down to the max. So that's just my little fun little story time. I thought it was funny. Basically, I almost killed everybody in the store, and now everybody looks back and be like, haha, girl, you the toaster of a girl. You almost burnt the place down, child. And them customers, when I tell you, they was mad because they couldn't get their items toasted. Honey, mad to the T, okay? But they'll be alright. Stay tuned for more story times and crazy sessions with your girl. I done a lot of wild stuff, and well, if you want a tutorial on my makeup look, you feel me, like, let me know. I did this look with NYX products, and I used Anastasia products too. I have this new NYX foundation. I don't know if I'm feeling it right now, because I don't know if I'm feeling it like I'm supposed to feel it. Maybe it's because it's liquid, but I know a trick. Like, if you take a liquid foundation and put a moisturizer, I can't get it because it's too far, but I use a moisturizer with sunscreen in it, since NYX don't have that for their foundation, and it works wonders. It thickens it up, and it goes on your skin much smoother, and it will stay longer than just liquid foundation, because liquid foundation for my skin is terrible. Like, it will not stay on. Okay, I need something matte or thickened, okay, to stay on the skin of mine, because it will rinse off. But either way, that's my story time. If you like my makeup, if you like my tutorial, not my tutorial, but my highlights popping and everything, you feel me? Let me know. Bye, y'all. Love you.